is happening in your love life is not ordinary? I want to see your comments because this is going to be more of an interactive session. How many of you believe that what is happening in your love life is not normal? Is not really normal? How many of you agree with me? How many of you agree with me that what is happening in your love life right now, except you do not agree? If you don't agree, it's fine. But how many of you will agree with me that what is happening to your love life, your marriage, your relationship? I'm talking about your love life itself. What is happening to your love life right now is not normal. How many of you agree with me? Beautiful. Now, let me say this to you. Your boyfriend is not the problem. Your girlfriend is not the problem. Your wife is not the problem. Your husband is not the problem. Do you know what the problem is? You are the problem. I repeat, your boyfriend is not the problem. Your girlfriend is not the problem. Your husband is not the problem. Your wife is not the problem. You are the problem. Do you know why you are the problem? The devil does not want you to be happy. When it comes to your love life, the devil is vigilant. And this is one of the biggest problems with a lot of people. You think, do you actually think that the devil will cross his hand and see you happy in your marriage? Do you actually think that the devil will cross his hand and see you happy in your relationship? You must be a joker. You must be playing. You must be drinking something or be smoking something. Do you think that the devil will cross his hand because and see you happy in your love life? No. If there is anything the devil hates it when you get it right in your love life, either maritally or in relationship. Please, I beg you, share this video. Tap on your screen on TikTok. Share the video on YouTube. Share on Facebook. Somebody needs to hear what I'm saying tonight, this morning, this evening, this afternoon, whatever time it is. Many people love life and marriage. The greatest tool that the enemy uses, and I need you to listen to what I'm saying. The greatest tool that the enemy uses against people's relationships, people's marriages, is the spirit of manipulation. The spirit of manipulation. If after this broadcast you don't make a decision for your life, then nobody can help you. See, whether you like it or not, the mantle of relationship and marriage has been placed on this man that is talking to you. It is an assignment God has given to me. And I'm saying this out of all sincerity of humility. I'm not being proud about it. I'm just telling you. So if I'm speaking, the Bible says the word that I speak to you, they are spirit and they are life. I need you to give me your full attention, because students don't only pay school fees, they pay attention. And attention is the mother of wisdom. The greatest tool that the enemy uses against people's love life is the spirit of manipulation. And he started it from the garden. From the garden. And do you know why a lot of people are manipulated? It's because communication is absent. The greatest problem in relationships and marriages today is lack of communication. Many people are living in the same house, but they are not communicating. Many people are in a relationship, but they are not communicating. Many people are married, but they are not communicating. You might have 4 children for him, 5 children for him, 3 children for him, 2 children for him, yet communication is lacking. Because the greatest tool that the enemy uses to penetrate into anybody's love life is lack of communication. Because who speaks to you determines the direction of your life. Lack of communication was the matter that made Eve to be manipulated by the serpent. Adam was too busy. And this is one of the greatest problems today. And I want to talk to men. I want to talk to the men. Listen to me. The more communication you have with your woman, the more she loves you, the more she trusts you, the more she gets sexually attracted to you, the more she fucks you well, the more she cooks good for you, the more she gives you a secret. Many men are busy chasing career, chasing money, chasing promotion, chasing ministry, chasing all kinds of stuff, which is good. But every man must learn how to strike balance. Otherwise, manipulation will come into your love life. Manipulation will come into your love life. 90% of the problems in relationship today is lack of communication. Expectations that was never communicated. So you hear people like, when they want to divorce, I expected him to do this, but he didn't do it. I expected her to do this, but she didn't do it. Now, when you ask them, did you communicate it to them? This is where mental intelligence is all about. If you ask them, did you communicate this to your wife? No. Did you communicate this to your husband? No. And the next thing they will tell you is, but I expect him to know. I expect him to know. I expect her to know. So that is one of the biggest witchcraft that the enemy has used to mess up the destiny of many marriages. Lack of communication has put a lot of good relationships, good marriages to disarray. The moment Eve started talking to the serpent, oh Lord, there are a lot of serpents in your love life. There are a lot of serpents in your friendship. There are a lot of serpents in your marriage. And these are the people you communicate with. These are the people that give you advice. These are the people that manipulate your head out of your relationship. There's a lot of serpents. Am I speaking to people here? There's a lot of serpents in your love life. The reason why nothing is working is because serpents are taking over your love life. Change the way you see your partner. Change the way you see your wife. Change the way you see your do you know? Oh boy. A lot of people have been manipulated. So you see a husband that used to care for you, used to honor you, used to love you. He does everything for you. Now he has changed. Now he's even sleeping with somebody outside. And you are asking yourself, is this not the man I grew things with? I built business with. We work together. He does everything for me. No decision he make that I'm not involved. But a serpent came in. A serpent came in. It can come in through friendship. It can come in through acquaintances. Listen to me. If God opened the eyes of many of you to see the people around you, you will understand where the problem in your relationship is coming from. Lack of communication is the reason why many of you are crying in your love life. Lack of communication is the reason. And that is pure witchcraft, because the minute there is a breakdown of communication, manipulation is introduced. Manipulation is introduced. And trust me, manipulation destroys. Am I speaking to people here? Manipulation destroys. Manipulation scatters. I've seen married couples who live together like brother and sister. The woman doesn't know anything that is happening in the man's life. The man doesn't know anything that's happening to the woman's life. There are people watching me now, they sleep in different rooms. The husband has his room. The wife have her room. They are married though, wearing wedding ring. They go to church with the same uniform. No sex, no communication, no affection, no bond, nothing. And you are telling me that manipulation will not creep in? It will creep in. Manipulation will always creep in into a place where there is no communication. The moment you see a breakdown of communication in your love life, in your relationship, you need to be worried. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. The moment there is a breakdown of communication, both of you have lost each other. You have lost each other. Haven't you noticed that when a man keeps communicating with a woman, telling him how much she loves her, blah, 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 she naturally tends to start having feelings for the guy. Even if she doesn't have feelings for the guy before, because of the constant communication, you start seeing that both of them start developing feelings. Before you know what's going on, the affection that she has. I have seen women who are married, but they don't have affection for their husband. I've seen men who are married, but they don't have affection for their wife. No more affection. Because communication is love. Communication is love. Who you communicate with drives your emotions. Who you communicate with make up your decisions. Who you communicate with directs how you think. I don't know if I'm talking to people here. Am I speaking to people here, please? It's a problem. Who you communicate with. So you see, a woman is complaining, you are not communicating. You are not communicating. Or a man is complaining, you are not communicating. Communication does not mean 24 hours call. Communication doesn't, you see, we lack let me tell you what communication is. Communication is knowing what your partner is doing at every given time. Because communication builds trust. And once trust is broken in any relationship or marriage, that marriage or relationship has no future. Communication builds trust. You didn't hear me. Communication builds trust. So no matter the storm that comes to a marriage or a relationship where there is communication, trust me, it is going to be solidified. Because communication builds trust. I mean, you see a marriage, a woman is making love to her husband, and she's thinking of a boyfriend that is outside before she releases, before she even gets to climax. She has to think of the boyfriend for her to release. But it is her husband that is making love to her. Meaning her body is with her husband, but her mind is with her boyfriend. Her soul is with her boyfriend. Oh my God, you are not getting what I'm saying. So she has to imagine that is her boyfriend that is making love to her for her to get into the mood. And the husband will think that the wife loves him so much. Look at the way she's mourning. Look at the way she's responding to his touch. Not knowing that it's not about him. Her affection and her love is already for somebody else. But she has to do her obligation because she's a wife. So if the husband touch her now, she doesn't have a choice. She has to do it. So she has to now reset her. Oh my God, I don't know if I'm talking to people here. She has to reset her mind because, oh Jesus, God help me now. That's the height of bondage. Same goes with the man. The man is sleeping with his wife. And imagine that it's his girlfriend that he's sleeping with. So for him to release or for him to enjoy the sex, he has to imagine that it is his girlfriend or his side chick or whoever that his heart is with, that is making love to, because of lack of communication. That's pure witchcraft. It will get to a point they will not be able to take it again. That's where breakup happen. That's why I always tell people, divorce doesn't just happen overnight. Divorce has happened since, but they were just waiting for a perfect time to be able to, break it down. A lot of so-called married couples, people in so-called serious relationships, they are just a shadow of themselves. There's no feelings, there's no love, there's no affection, there's no communication. Oh my God, somebody talk to me. There's no communication, there's no love, there's nothing, because lack of communication breaks the siege. Even God loves communication. That's why they will say pray, because prayer is talking to God. Meditation is talking to God. Reading the scripture is talking to God. No relation, write this down. No relationship or marriage can be maintained without communication. No relationship or marriage can be maintained without solid communication. And communication is not calling you 20 times a day. It's not texting you how much he loves you. That's not communication. That is affection. Communication is making me know what you're doing, involving me in your plans. Oh my God, you are not hearing me now. Involving, I want to take a major decision. You are part of the decision. I consider you before taking any major step. That is communication. Communication is considering your partner, understanding the contribution of your partner in this particular decision I'm about to make. I can't make a major decision without involving my partner into it to know what he or she thinks about it. Oh, babe, I've been thinking about doing this. What do you think? You're thinking of how your decision will affect your love life with her. You are thinking of, because that is communication. Communication is plan. Communication is commitment. But how many people here today even know what your partner is doing? You don't even know the plan. Do you know the worst thing that can happen to anybody is to have a partner that you don't even know what he or she thinks about you? Am I speaking to somebody here? Communication. Communication is it. People just listen to fault. Some people don't listen to learn. They listen to fault. And those kind of people are psychologically damaged. People don't listen to learn. This is the biggest problem with Africa. They don't listen to learn. They listen to fault. And you see those kind of people, they can never be anything in life. Because fools don't listen to advice. The wise people listens to advice. That's why I said to him, brain is given. Sense is expected. It's not everybody that have brains that have sense. Ask yourself a major question. Do you know the plans of your partner? Are you involved in his or her plans? If you want to make a major decision now, do you involve your partner? If your answer is no, then you don't have a relationship. You don't have a marriage. Period. You can't just pick up your bag and say you are traveling. When somebody loves you, have you considered how it affects your partner? Have you considered how it affects the kids? This is where communication is all about. Communication is not calling you to tell you, I love you. Oh my God, I can't breathe without you. Those are for children. Those are children communication now. Those are secondary school butterflies in your tummy. Which butterfly? I ask people who their husband is working in another city and she's working in another city. What the hell? Is your job more important than your marriage? You see, people with such kind of marriages can never be happy. Oh yes, you have sown your man as a seed to another woman. You have sown your woman as a seed to another man. This is the only generation where you see a married woman fighting a single girl over a boyfriend. Oh, come on, talk to me. This is only this generation. You will see a married woman, shameless, totally shameless, fighting a single girl over a single guy, threatening the single girl, telling her she's going to kill her, that she should leave her man alone. This is a married woman. That's to tell you that her affection for her husband is already dead. This is the only generation where a married man expects a single girl to be faithful to him. I've just broken the table now. A married man will be jealous over a single girl. Come on, talk to me. A married man will be jealous over a single girl, telling the single girl not to cheat on him. Now, wow, I don't understand. Oh, God, you are married. Except in some exceptional cases, that's different. But I'm telling you what is happening in this generation right now. So you see a married man jealous over a single girl. You see a married woman jealous over a single girl. Does it make sense? What is bringing all this? Lack of communication. Because nothing grows love like consistent communication. If you're watching this broadcast this afternoon, this morning, or whatever time it is, I mean, you don't know how blessed you are. Oh, you don't know how blessed. I don't want any tears on tears. Please, those of you that are shedding tears on TikTok, please, you know TikTok doesn't like that, please. You will see a single girl telling a married man that he should not cheat on her. You need psychiatry evaluation. My generation is crazy. It's pure witchcraft. That's witchcraft to the highest. I mean, what do you call that? Insanity in the highest point. Oh, if you don't like truth, you can't be on this page. Oh, you can't even like me. This is the generation where single girls who want to be married. Listen. As I'm talking to you now, if you want to unfollow me, you are free to unfollow me. No single girl that dates a married man will ever be married. I repeat, no single girl that dates a married man will ever be married. So you're watching me now, the only guys that come to you are married men, and you're excited. I pity your destiny. Listen, let me balance it all. Whether you like it or not, no single woman that is dating a married man, is paying your bills, is doing whatever for you, you can never be married. Never. And even if you marry, you will regret it for the rest of your life, because whatever you sow, you must reap. And I'm not telling you to stop. Oh, you are free to continue. Look at Abuja girls. Where here that I am in Abuja. 100, if 100 Abuja girls stand with you, 99 is sleeping with married men. Alhajis, politicians, businessmen. It's ridiculous. I mean, oh my God, my generation has turned into madness. Let me ask you a question. You see a movie star. Let's talk about the entertainment industry. You see your movie actresses. All of them are buying house to 500 million, 400 million. Let me ask you a question. How much do they pay them a movie? How much do their movie produce? If they are not first class prostitutes, how much is their movie producing? That somebody will be driving a car of 100 million. That somebody will be driving a car of 87 million. That somebody will be living in a house of 190 million. And in your mind, you feel that these people are successful. Those are your role model. Those are polished prostitutes. Polished. You see your musicians, they are flying private jets. They are buying house in Banana Island. Praise God for them. There's money in music. But how much do they pay them in a show? The kind of lifestyle that they live, how much will you pay them in one show if you invite them for a show? How many shows do they play in a week? Our problem is that we don't think. We don't think. This generation is a generation that likes lie. We celebrate lies. Have you noticed that male actors are not rich like female actors? Go and make your investigation. Because male actors no get to. Male actors don't have vagina to fuck around. The ones, some of them that are doing well, they have different kind of sugar mummies that they are servicing and giving money. Only few is satisfied. So if somebody like Mr. Ibu will come out and is soliciting for funds, and you hear people talking, with all the movie he has done, how much is the movie? The man, he didn't soil his hand. The man didn't do anything wrong. That's why he came out to solicit for funds. Look at people are looking at me now. And that is why a lot of people have gone into prostitution in the name of they want to meet up. I bleed for my generation. Totally irritated. Totally disgusted. I'm not moved by what anybody has. I've gotten to a level in my life that I understand that you never envy people until you can do what they do. I have seen actresses who sleep on the graveyard before they release movies. I have seen musicians who dip their hand in all kinds of diabolism to make sure they release music. I've seen pastors who go to all kinds of places to get power, to make sure that people that come to their church doesn't leave. I have seen businessmen who put their hands in all kinds of rubbish to make sure they make. Don't be moved. Don't be moved. Not at all. Don't be moved. Oh, come on. Is anybody hearing me now? No, I'm talking about communication, because this is what they communicate to you through social media. They communicate to you through family. Your mother will even tell you, not be movie everybody they act. You not see what Emeka they do. You not see what in Nkechi they do. Not be the same thing. Even your girlfriend will tell you, I don't think I can continue this relationship. You don't have anything to offer me. You say you are doing this. Is this not what the same thing? No, it's not the same thing, madam. Close it. Close it. I'm breaking tables, right? Mothers have become useless in this generation. So you see a mother putting her child under pressure to become a first-class prostitute, communicating wrong things. This communication thing is not just about marriage, relationship alone. In every aspect of people's lives, people fail because of who talks to them, who they listen to. Because whoever you listen to builds your life. Whoever you listen to controls how you think. And the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. So he is. Who do you communicate with? Many of our, look at marriages today. A man is working, his wife does not know how much is his salary. How many wives today? Let me shock you, men, hear this. Your wife's money is not your money. You didn't hear what I said. Your wife's money is not your money. If you're just tuning in, you have missed a lot. Except you can start listening from the beginning. Your wife's money is not your money. But your money is our money. Let me repeat. Men, I'm communicating this to you so that it will sink in your head. Your woman's money is not your money. But your money is our money. I repeat. Your woman's money is not your money. But your money is our money. So if your woman makes up her mind to invest her money in you, let that come from her own decision. The second witchcraft in marriages and relationship is decision. Listen, the decision you make can either bring you tears or bring you joy. Many of you have decided to give your body to an idiot. You have given your body to a gold digger. You have given your body, you have given your time, you have given your affection, you have given your love, you have wasted years because of the wrong decision that you make. Witchcraft in relationship and marriage makes you to love who will kill you and hate who will love you. Decision. Oga, madam, look at who you are dating. Sometimes I will look at a woman, so beautiful, educated, well-mannered, beautiful character, amazing personality. But when you see the man in her life, you feel like slapping her. You feel like hitting her. You see a good man, well-mannered, a man that doesn't cheat. He's loving. When you see the woman he marries or the woman that is in his life, you feel like lying him down and flogging the hell out of him. Decision. And decision is sponsored by witchcraft. Wrong decision. Wrong. Look at most single mothers. I used to pity single mothers, but not anymore. I know I'm going to be crucified right now, but I really don't give a shit. You see a single mother, she was dating a guy. The guy was a miscreant. He got her pregnant, left her. With all her swearing and everything, useless man, she gets into another relationship. Gets pregnant again. Did not learn from the last one. Get pregnant again for number 2. For another man. He leaves her. She says all kind of things, which is a wicked man, blah, blah, blah. She goes into another relationship again. Gets pregnant again. Abba. Who swear for you? Think about it. Gets pregnant again. For the third man. And he abandons her. The first time was a mistake. The second time was foolishness. The third time was pure witchcraft. This is 3 children now. She has not learned. She goes into another relationship again. Get pregnant for the 4th man. Haba. Ha. Your matter, even God self don't tire. Yeah, I know. You are angry now. Yes, you're upset with me. I know. I don't give a shit. A pastor said to me, your truth is hard. Stop saying it because you keep losing people. That if you want to keep people in this generation, you must lie. And I said to the pastor, keep lying. Me will keep saying the truth. Those that follow me are following value. But I ain't going to lie to keep nobody. I ain't going to lie to make sure somebody give to me. Keep your money and start continue giving to liars. No problem. This generation needs the truth. And this is the problem. Single mothers don't learn. Single mothers, most of them, it's a sad truth. Most of them don't learn. How can a woman have 4 kids for 4 different men and you think you don't need help? You have kids for 2 different men, you think you don't need help? Now, as I'm talking now, some people will be angry. Why I think I'm like that? Why I think I'm like that? That's why you have remained in that bondage. A man will not be with you because you are pregnant for him. A man will not be with you because you have good character. A man will not be with you because you give him money. Never. A man will only be with you if he makes up his mind to be with you. You didn't hear what I said. A man will only be with you if he makes up his mind to be. I'm talking about witchcraft, how it affects your relationship. So it's not about what you do for a man that makes him stay. Same thing goes with a woman. If a woman doesn't love you, she sees you as a jackpot. Are you being blessed? It's like some people don't like me anymore. Oh my God. I'm in trouble right now. I think some people don't like me anymore. The truth is hard. The truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. So if you don't like what I'm saying, get the fuck out of my my page. You can go to another page. It's as simple as that, because I see some people writing nonsense. I wonder what you are still doing here. You can get to another page. I used to block people before, but right now I don't even have that energy. You don't even deserve such attention from me. Believe me, you don't even deserve such attention from me. So, decision. Let me ask you a question. This person you are married to now, is this the right decision? This woman, this man you are married to, or this person you are in a relationship with. How can a woman be in a relationship? You have not married him, he's beating you. You are carrying black eyes and you are still there. Sometimes I don't understand. Do you know that 90% of marriages that are in tears today, they saw it coming, but they thought the person would change? Come on, talk to me. 90% of marriages that are in tears, they saw the red flags. It was glaring. It was there. But they were too blinded to it. You know why? Because they felt that the person would change. Am I speaking to somebody here? They felt it, that he would change. You knew he was a cheater before you married him. You still married him. Now you are complaining. Decision. Decision. And the greatest enemy to decision. Listen, guys. The greatest enemy to decision is emotion. The greatest enemy to wise decision is when you think with your heart, not with your head. When you think with your feelings, not with your head. The red flags were there. He was beating you. You still married him. He was cheating on you. You caught him severally. You still married him. He never had respect. He was arrogant. He speaks to you the way he talks to you. You want to kill yourself. You still married him. What did you expect? For him to change? As what? What is mother failed doing? Is it you that will do it? What is mother failed doing? Is it you that will be able to do it? What is father failed to do? Is it you that will do it? Some people cannot change. Hello? Did you hear me? Some people can never change. No matter how much you kill yourself for them, they cannot change. Decision. Decision. It is, I tell people, it's not about knowing a problem. Let me ask you this. It is not about knowing the problem. It's about what do you do? What decision do you take after knowing the problem? This is where the problem is. It's not about knowing the problem. It's about what decision did you take after knowing the problem. So you know your husband is a chronic cheater. He has numerous girlfriends everywhere. He doesn't even have sex with you. The question is, what did you do after knowing? Did you sit down and start crying? I hear people say, I've spoken to him. No. Spoken to who? You spoke to who? You spoke to him. So for your mind, the things ain't going to change because you speak to her. Follow me now. Follow me now. If you have not followed me on the page, follow me right now. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Those of you on YouTube, those of you on Facebook, follow me. Those of you on TikTok, follow me right now. Click on the follow button if you have not followed me. Maybe this video just popped into your, into your timeline. Follow me now. Life is a mystery. You see, a girl said to me, so Papa, my husband has not slept with me for 7 years. Seven years. In your mind, is that a marriage? If a man has not slept with you for 7 years and you are his wife, is that a marriage? The question is, what are you still doing there? You see, decisions have destroyed people. And that's why this new year, you need therapy. You need to register for the one-on-one session with me. It's not free. Register. Some of you, I need to talk to you. The reason why some of you send me a message and I don't reply is because I only reply those who are interested in doing the therapy. I have thousands of messages coming on my WhatsApp. So I only give my time. My time is precious. I charge for my therapy. It's not prayer session. I'm a coach. Apart from being a minister of the gospel, I'm a coach. I coach people in their relationships and in their marriages. And I don't do that free. If you want free, go and meet your pastor. Me, don't do it free. I coach people. Do you understand? Am I speaking to somebody here? So, I'm just being real. I don't pretend. Some of you have wasted 14 years. Some of you have wasted 7 years. Some of you have wasted 5 years. Some of you have wasted 3 years, 2 years, 20 years, 22 years, 36 years with a partner who don't deserve it. My God. My God. All those details, that's why my number is there. You send me a WhatsApp if you're interested in the one-on-one session. Send me a WhatsApp if you're interested in the one-on-ones. Those of you that are asking on Facebook, those of you on TikTok, my number is on the profile. Or you follow me and send me an inbox, send me a private message on TikTok. Those of you on YouTube, my number is on the description box. Life is based on decision. Decision. And many people's decision is sponsored by witchcraft. I'll give you one more and I open up the phone lines. If you're watching me and you notice that relationships doesn't favor you, you are always falling in love with the wrong people. Let me see your hand. Let me see your comment. You are the only one giving love, but you don't get it back in return. Let me see it on the comment section. You are always the one giving love. You are always the one giving affection. You are always the one on the loose side when it comes to marriage or relationship. You have been divorced once. You have been divorced twice. You have been divorced 3 times. You have been divorced 4 times. Come and talk to me. I want to help you. I'm not talking down on you. But God has sent me this afternoon to help you. This is why I'm here. It costs a lot to come online. You don't want to know. I'm using 3 phones right now. One for Facebook, one for TikTok, one for YouTube. I'm using Wi-Fi. These things are paid for. It's not free. So I will not waste my time to come online right now to come and waste my time. I want to help you. I want to help you. You're watching me. You know deep down, you are a good person, but you have never been lucky with a good relationship, with a good marriage. You have so much love for you inside of you. You have so much care. You are a sweetheart. You're a good guy. But the people you fall in love with are people who either uses you and dump you. I want to talk to you. How many people here? Do you know why that is happening? Check your family background. It shows that you need urgent help. One of my daughters said to me, "Man of God, my relationship doesn't last more than 2 months. It must break." Check your background. Many of you watching me now, you have spirit husband. Many. You have spirit wives. Oh, yes, the spiritual controls the physical. If you are from a polygamous family, it is hard to keep a relationship. If you are raised by a single mother, it is hard for you to be happy in your love life. Now, I'm giving you points now. If you are raised by separated parents, it is difficult to enjoy your love life. If you're raised by a divorcee, please don't be angry with me. I need to tell you the truth right now. It's going to be difficult for you to enjoy your love life. If you are raised by your grandmother, not by your parents, it is going to be difficult for you to enjoy your love life. Check your family history. How many people in your family is happy in marriage? Do they marry in your family? There are families, they don't marry. They just take the girl, get her pregnant, and the girl is living with the guy. Many of you are in Europe. That's what you do. You see a girl, you get her pregnant, you guys start living together. Marriage, iguana. You need help. Oh, you need help, my darling. You need help. You're watching me here. Man, get you pregnant, they leave you. They are not there during your antenatal. They are not there during the pregnancy. They are never there. Many of you are in Europe. Do I have to be in Europe to know what is happening in Europe? I read. I'm educated. 90% of people that are living together in Europe, in America, in Canada, in London, they are not married. They're just staying together. Some family, they don't get married. But all of them are living with men. There are families, almost everybody's divorced. There are families, almost everybody's a single mother. There are families, almost everybody has had all kinds of breakups. That's the reality. Am I speaking to people here? If you're such kind of person, you need a one-on-one session. Because that is witchcraft right there fighting you. Whether you want to believe it or you don't want to believe it, this is a new year. This is a new year. It's called family pattern. A lot of people are repeating the same pattern of their parents, the same pattern of their families, the same pattern that fought their mother, fought their fathers, fought their... Check all your family. You will notice that it's the same pattern. Yeah, it's the same pattern. I've said this, and I'm going to say it again. If you like, get angry, I will tell you. A single mother can never raise a good son because women don't understand the fundamentals of men. A single father can never raise a good daughter. I don't care what you think, but I'm telling you something is missing because every daughter needs a mother. Every son needs a father. Stop this, your arrogance. I'm telling you now. Every daughter needs a father. And it needs a mother. And every son needs a father. You need to break that pattern. You need to break it. You are not supposed to repeat the same pattern. Many of you, what is fighting you now in your love life is pattern. A young girl flew all the way from the UK, came to our church, and she said to me, Papa, in my family, everyone is a single mother, apart from me. 2, 3 kids for different men. Papa, I need to break this. I don't want it. I said, but you are pregnant already. She said, yes, she's pregnant 5 months. I said, you need to raise an altar to break it. You see, one of the problems with a lot of people is that when you hear a man of God say raise an altar, they think every man of God is looking for money. Oh, okay. They think every man of God is the same. The Bible says, test all spirits. If you carry the Spirit of God, you will know I'm not the one talking. Except you are carnal. Because a carnal man can never understand the things of the Spirit. They fault everything of the... In fact, the things of the Spirit is foolishness to a carnal man. They can never understand what the things of the Spirit is. The things of the Spirit is craziness. They will look at me and say, this guy is mad. This guy is crazy. He doesn't know what he's saying. Where do you get your statistic from? Blah, 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 blah. Because you don't understand nothing. You think this is a joke? It's not a joke. Because hear me, if you don't break it, it will follow your children. What you don't break follows your children. Oh, you didn't hear me. The reason why many of you are where you are today is because our parents did not break it. So now we are going through the same pattern. There are women here. The only people that is serious with them are married men. Single guys are never serious with them. But the married man is so serious. He loves her. He's so crazy about her. And she's confused. It happened to the mother. It happened to the mother's mother. It's a pattern. It's a pattern. It's a pattern. And it needs to be broken. You want to break that pattern. You are going to send me a WhatsApp message. I'm going to tell you what you are going to sow as a seed. And I'm going to place you on a 3 days deliverance prayer. And on the 3rd day, I am going to release a word over your life. This is not for everybody. It's for those who are ready to break it. You know deep down inside of you that your love life is a blunder. Married man, build with him. You build with a man. He was nobody when you met him. Now he's your terror. You need help. You need help. Brought a guy to America, brought a guy to Canada, brought a woman to Germany. And today they have turned their back against you. You need help. You're watching me on TikTok. Send me a message. Follow me, send me a message. Or you go on my profile, copy my number. You see booking, you see the number. Copy it, send me a WhatsApp or send me a direct text message. Your name, your location, and your interest in breaking the pattern. I am going to tell you the seed to sow. Because everybody's not going to sow the same. And look at your name, look at your picture. You have to send your picture. Because many of you tell some people, send me your picture. Please don't start flooding my phone with pictures. If you know you are not ready to give, I will block you. This 2024, I only want to talk to serious minded, even if it's 2 people that are serious. Even if it's 3, even if it's 1. Your life must change. Your life must change. Whether they like it or not, your life must change. There has to be a change. Enough is enough for this rubbish. You can't keep attracting people that hurt you, abandon you, hurt you, abandon you. No, sir. No. 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 You need a change. Some of you are in relationships now that you should not have any business in. Then you are there. You are even loving the guy. You are loving the woman. Meanwhile, the relationship has no future. It's not going anywhere. It will only waste your time, waste your finance, waste your effort. It's not going anywhere. and you are there. You are even committed. Do you know how bad it is for you to be committed? you, are, you are committed to a relationship that is not going anywhere. My God. What a disaster. Those of you on Facebook, the number is right there on the screen. Those of you on TikTok, send me an inbox. Send me a message now. I want to connect people live. Maybe I'll just take 5 from Facebook and 5. Facebook, snap that. Just snap the number now, because if I start connecting people, the number might disappear. So snap that number or save that number on your phone right now so that you can get through to me immediately after the program. If you want to talk to me, you can send me an invitation and I'll just connect you live. But if nobody's sending, then I just pray. Me now. Do you guys still love me? Oh my God. Apostle Luko said, your truth. Oh my God. Well, that's the way life is. I beg you, before you send me your picture, make sure you are ready for the instruction. Don't send me the picture until you get through to me. I don't want my phone loading with a lot of pictures of people that are not serious, please. All right, if nobody's sending me a request, I declare over you now, you are blessed. You are favored. God will keep you. God will prosper you. God will cause his face to shine upon you. God will be gracious to you. In the name of Jesus. I want everybody to get their pen and their paper. I want to dictate my number twice right now. I want to dictate, but this most especially those of you on TikTok. I want to dictate my number only twice. If you're ready, say I'm ready. Those of you on TikTok and those of you on YouTube, I want to dictate my number twice. So I'm only going to do it twice, or you have to send me an inbox. Are you ready? Are you ready with your pen and your paper? Let me dictate the number. The number is plus 234 913 860 8712. That's the number. I'll say it one more time. Plus 234 913 860 8712. Now let me know the country and the city you're watching from. Let me bless you finally and go. This is a new year. And instruction is the mother of manifestation. Great people are blessed by instruction. Nothing builds a man or a woman like instruction. Let me know the country and the city you're watching from right now as I pray. Cobra Safrana Mahakasai. Lord, let there be a blessing. I declare that you will not fail. You will not falter. You will not go down. God will lift you. He will settle you. He will break the chains over your life. The delay is broken. The setback is broken. The spell of witchcraft is broken. You will not fail. This is a good year for you. It is your year of wealth transfer. And I declare and I decree, you shall be wealthy this year. God will announce you. The grace of my life will work for you. In Jesus' mighty, mighty name, amen. Those of you that are ready to, and for everyone that's going to connect, is going to Connect to the instruction I gave. I'm going to have a session with you. I'm going to call you. I'm going to have a session of a few minutes where I'm going to direct you, give you 3 prophetic prayer points where you are going to, you know, do it for your life to change. Please don't start sending pictures to me when you know you are not ready for the instruction, because everybody that is interested, I'm going to tell you the seed to sow, and I'm going to work on your pictures and work on your name. You must get it right in your love life this year, whether the devil likes it or not. To him, brain is given, sense is expected. If you don't get it, then forget about it. My name is Apostle Emmanuel Okosa. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you follow me right now. Follow me, follow me, follow me. God bless you. Shalom. Bye. Wow.